Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. Shalom, another meek servants read along. Giving all honor and glory to the great King, Abba Yahweh, his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai of Mashiach. Yahweh Shai, the great deliverer, the great redeemer. Yahweh, the great King. He is to be. The Howdah for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. The Howdah for the Rakah Kodash, the Howdah for our precepts, the Howdah for the house of King David, the elect, the third temple, the 144,000 of Yasharallah, the Howdah for our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Howdah for the 12 apostles, the Howdah for the 1/3, the elect, the Yaquat, the Church of the Yasharallah, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai and Mashiach. The Howdah for the elect men, the house of David that's out in the highways and byways, present their body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Yasharallah, prophesying the downfall of Esau, Edom, Babal, Napal, and these heathens, and 2/3 of you Israelites who are going to continue to serve Esau, Edom, and these heathens, Babal. All right, so another meek service read along, another meek service lesson. Giving all honor and glory to our Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach. You have Vladimir Putin, one of the president of Russia, Gog and Magog, Meshach, Moscow, Kim Jong-un, a heathen king of Ammon, coming together with Esau, Edom, Putin, the Eastern Edomites, the bear that's going to lead the charge and the bodyguard until Kim Jong-un and these other heathens. So Vladimir Putin, his nation, Gog and Magog, his country, is that bodyguard to these heathens that's weak. Now they're saying they're strong through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is waking these heathens up to come against the West, NATO and EU, and the good old USA, the daughter of Babylon, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome and Greece. You got a divided house. You got Satan against Satan, the Tashatan against Tashatan. Let's get some precepts. You got a divided house. You got the weak saying they're strong. Let's go to the book of Mark 3:25. And if a house be divided, this is Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man, a dark-skinned brother with woolly hair and texture. And if a house be divided, you see, so you got these heathens, you got Esau is divided within his house. Russia is Esau, America is Esau, Europe is Esau, Germany is Esau, Poland is Esau, Australia is Esau, Canada is Esau, France is Esau, London is Esau. You see? And then you got Moab, who's a heathen, China, right? You got Kim Jong-un, a heathen, Ammon. So you got these heathens going against these heathens. You got Esau going against Esau. And it's going to end their kingdom. It's going to end their rulership on planet Earth. And World War III is going to end the rulership of these heathens. And it's going to bring in Jacob, Yaquab kingdom under Yahweh Shai, going to bring in his kingdom on earth. Okay, Yahweh Shai is going to rule in the heavens and in the earth. Okay, and that's what's going on. Yahweh Shai is setting up his kingdom through the elect men of Yasharallah. The kingdom of heaven is within you, first and foremost. Okay, and if a house be divided, this house is divided, you would agree, against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan means adversary, or to go against Yahweh, the great king, the father of Yahweh Shai and Yasharallah, and against the Israelites. Okay, Satan at Tashatai started with spiritual Satan, and then his counterpart Esau Edom, the so-called white man, your lover. Your lover is a Tashatan. And if a Tashatan rise up against himself through the eastern Edomites and through the western Edomites and be divided, they are very divided, he cannot stand but had an end. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So that's what's going on, Yasharala. You got an end of a rulership, an end of a heaven, an end of an eon, an end of a dominion. So Esau is the end. His heaven is at an end. His rulership, dominion, and his authority is at an end. Okay, so, and if Satan rise up against himself, because Putin and Biden is rising up, they the same people, same nation, same man, same genealogy. Their kingdom is rising up against themselves. It's all the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You got so-called white people going against so-called white people. And be divided, he cannot stand but had an end. No man can enter into a strong man's house, you see. And America has been the strong man's house. A spoiler his good, except he first bind the strong man. So America is being bound. And then he shall spoil his house. So the house of the daughter of Babylon going to be spoiled by these heathens. Because America is through, right? The caterpillars is coming up in this place. The hateful and angry birds. These birds in New York. You have these aliens that have entered the borders. These soldiers, these troops. Because they are nothing but troops and soldiers from other nations coming through the border of Mexico and Canada. But they are military troops. They hateful birds. These birds are very hateful. Revelation 18 and 2. And they coming. And they ready. Waiting on the green light. Okay, so let's check out this clip. And then we're going to bring out some precept. And we're going to close out. We ain't got to spend much time. Either you're going to get it or you ain't going to make it. You don't have to spend much time. Israel, either you're going to bear witness with this truth or you're going to get put to death. Thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You ain't going to make it.
Visiting North Korean leader Kim Jong-un got the royal treatment, including a personal tour by President Vladimir Putin of Russia's most advanced space rocket launch site in that country's Far East.
So ROCKETMAN Donald Trump, DJ Trump, called Kim Jong-un 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, ROCKETMAN. But ROCKETMAN is receiving royal treatment and Russia. Okay? So Rocket Man got his shit together. And they gonna come together and nuke America the hell on up. So Rocket Man know what he's doing. Okay? We're gonna continue on with the clip.
The two leaders reportedly discussed the possibility of sending a North Korean cosmonaut into space, and Kim asked detailed questions about rockets. After the meeting, Putin told Russian state television that there are possibilities for military cooperation with North Korea despite international sanctions. For his part, Kim said he would make ties with Russia his #1 priority and made clear he supports Russia's invasion of Ukraine, saying,
We the broken record. We coming with these precepts time and time again, Israel. I hope you getting it. I hope you getting it. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 2. So the man set thy face against God, God against Russia, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach, you see, and Tubal, Moscow, and prophesy against him, and say, thus said the Elohim Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince, Mr. Putin, Meshach, and Tubal. I will turn thee back. So the Most High have turned Russia back. The old Soviet is back. The old Soviet, they back. They back, Israel. But they back to destroy America. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And I will bring thee forth. You see, they back. And all thy army horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with what all sorts of armor. So they got the best. They got the Poseidon submarine. They got these nukes. They got these hypersonic missiles with Mark 4 speed, I believe, or Mark 5 speed. They got super hypersonic missiles that America cannot defend against them. Okay, you can't stop Russia no more. They ready. They got ammunition that the United States can't defend against. So don't let them tell you different. Don't let them school you, and don't even let them fool you. Russia is ready. And it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that they ready. The Most High got them ready. All of them clothed with all sorts of armor, you see. Even a great company, you see, Kim Jong-un's, Iran, Turkey, all these nations is signing up. South Africa, East Africa, North Africa, India, they all signing up with Putin. The BRICS nation, Argentina, is they all joining the BRICS. They went from crumbs to bricks. You see, from crumbs to bricks. They went from rags to riches. They ready. Clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields. All of them handling swords. See, weapons. Rocket Man got his swords. They all got swords. They ready. They got their weapons in their hand. Persia, you see, Ethiopia, going into Kush, Libya, East Africa with them. All of them with shield and helmet. They ready. They telling Russia, we ready. We got you back. Do what you got to do. We got you. Gomer, who is Turkey, and all his band. Turkey got his band. Everybody joining with Gog and Magog, just like Ezekiel would say they would do. Because the Most High one gave the word, Psalm 68:11. So Ezekiel got the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Mashiach upon him. And he's prophesying what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah had put in his mouth. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee, many people with Russia, because Russia's that bodyguard. Verse 7 gonna let you know it. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. You see, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. You see, they all coming with Russia. And be thou a guard unto them. So the Most High told Vladimir Putin, I want you to be a guard unto these nations that's joining with you to come against the West, come against Esau Edom. Come against old Esau, USA, right? So let's see where I want to go. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk. Let's go to Habakkuk. Let's see if that's what I want. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2 at verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? The him is Esau Edom, so-called white man, your lover, America, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe mean destruction to him that increase it. See, America had increased it, you see, through her petrodollar, through her regime change, through her sending her coups in, through taking the natural resources of these other nations, through her tariffs, through her sanctions, that which is not his. How long? And to him that laid himself with thick clay. See, America have, she buried in debt. I bought ya, buried in debt. America's a debtor nation, buried in debt. Okay, and all she can do now is fight her way out of this debt when she ain't gonna make it. She's gonna be utterly destroyed by fire. Shall they not rise up? You see, ROCKETMAN. You got ROCKETMAN Kim Jong-un rising up with Putin, getting that royal treatment, and Meshach and Tubal that shall bite thee. You see, they gonna bite America, but you better believe it. The Most High said they gonna bite America. And a wake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, unto these other nations. Because thou hast spoiled many nations. You see, there you go. America has spoiled many nations. Her world police, that's what they say, right? But they've been taken from everybody. They grape gatherers. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Now they coming to spoil America now. The angry birds, the hateful birds. Because of men's blood, you see, and for the violence of the land. Okay, these are the bloody men. It's a bloody city. They who 3 and 1. The violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein. Okay, so Esau is the covetous man. Woe to him that covet, and evil coveter, you see. He take what's not his. To his house, to America. The house of Esau. The chief house, the chief great city is America. That great city is America. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. But his mojo, he finished. They mojo ain't working no more. It's judgment time. His enchantments, his spells, okay, it's not working. His mojo is finished. Joel 3 and 10, it's judgment time. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. You see, the Most High telling Kim Jong-un, ROCKETMAN, get it up. Okay, get your weaponry up. Okay, telling Vladimir Putin, get your weaponry up. And to spear, he telling Russia to get it up. He telling Iran, get it up. He telling China, Xi Jinping, get it up. Get your weaponry up. He telling East Africa, North Africa, get your weaponry up. He telling East India, Elam, get your weaponry up. Get it on up. Get your stockpiles up. Get ready. Y'all get ready. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak, you see, These nations been weak. These heathen nations been weak unto America. And say I am strong. Now they strong, they ready. They don't care what America got to say. They don't give a damn what America talk about. These people ready. They ready for war, man. They don't care what America saying at this point. It's neither here nor there. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, you see, the 17 other nations, and gather yourselves together round about, you see. There's a cause thy mighty was to come down, O Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Barakatah. Let the heathen be wakening. You see, they waken. They ready. They ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready for y'all. They ready for America. They ready for the good old USA. You got Esau against Esau, Atasha Time against Atasha Time. The East and the West. The Eastern allies against the Western allies. You got an all-star game. You got an all-star game, and it's not talking about the NBA. Let the heathen be wakened, you see, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of the sinner. Come on. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Because the Most High will judge them all at the end in the valley of decision. Well, now he's waking them up against America. See, America had been that golden cup in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach's hand. They've been that golden cup. It's time to get that drink. It's time for them to drink from that cup. Esau got to drink from that cup. Okay, it's time to drink from that cup. Obadiah 1 and 1. The Most High say the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, concerning Edom, concerning the so-called white man, your lover. We have heard a rumor from the Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise, Quam, ye, and let us rise up against America in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. But Esau say they the majority. That's the pride of Esau, right? Thou art greatly despised. America is greatly despised. The so-called white man is greatly despised. The pride of thy heart had deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Talking about Mount Seir, Mount Petra, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, he say in his mind, who shall bring me down? Esau say, who will bring me down? You see? Who will bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, eagle 1, eagle 2. You see, they the eagles. And though thou set thy nest above the stars, though you set your nest among the house of David, the elect men of Yasharallah, those who got the knowledge and wisdom and understanding, in the land of the north, the Most High said, well, this will I bring thee down. He gonna bring you down. He said, though you build, he gonna bring you down. Esau, Malachi 1 and 4. He said, y'all shall build, but the Most High said, I'm gonna throw down. Sound like a so-called black man to me. He said, I'm going to throw down. I'm going to bring it down. That sound like a so-called black man to me. Said the Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. Most High going to bring this thing down. Look at her cities. Look at the cities in America. They finished. They close everything. Close. Sorry, we're closed. Everything is closed. These cities are desolate. You go in these supermarkets, everything locked the hell on up. You got to get the keys to unlock everything. Everything locked up. This is a third world country. America is no longer beauty. The beauty, this hoe is done. She no more beautified. Everything locked the hell on up. You need customer service. They got to get keys for you. Showing you that America is done. When you gonna get it? When you gonna wake the hell up, Israel? This place is done. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, said the Elohim Yahweh. He said, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? The Most High say, y'all, when you gonna stop stealing, Esau? You don't get enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his head things sought up? You say all the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee. See, these nations were at peace with USA, but they got enough of USA. They got enough of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, your lover. Were at peace with thee, have deceived thee, and prevail against thee. They will prevail against America. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. Esau ain't got no understanding, you see? So we're going to close out. Let's check out this clip. I hope that this lesson was edifying. Shalom.
We have always expressed full and unconditional support for all the measures taken by the Russian government and President Putin. While Putin and Kim toasted their burgeoning military cooperation, the talks raised concerns in Washington. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby had this to say.
No nation on the planet, nobody, should be helping Mr. Putin kill innocent Ukrainians. And if they decide to move forward with some sort of arms deal, well, obviously we'll take the measure of that, and we'll deal with it appropriately.
The meeting also caused concern at the State Department, according to spokesperson Matthew Miller.
I would say it is troubling when you see the Russians talking about cooperating with North Korea on programs that would violate UN Security Council resolutions that Russia itself voted for.
One expert told VOA that North Korea and Russia apparently struck a deal that is a win for them, but troubling for the global order and regional stability.
Yeah, I think this is very significant that they met at a space center, and it's an indication that this is the kind of technology that North Korea wants, given that its last two spy satellites, satellite launches, both failed. North Korea is in need of such assistance.
Fitzpatrick told VOA that he has no doubt that North Korea will supply artillery shells and anti-tank shells, which will certainly help Russia in Ukraine because it has depleted its arsenal. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres said Wednesday that any form of cooperation of any country